Hello everybody, welcome to your lesson for today. My name is Kyle Broda with fullskillsexamprep.com. We're here to help you pass your ICCRC exam, and one of those ways is through this analysis of the ICCRC sample questions. So let's take a look over here. What are the sample questions? We've talked about this a little bit already, so just go to the ICCRC website. You've probably been there a million times already, and you can find them just by following these instructions over here. Okay, remember those questions help you quite a bit because you can see what the questions on your exam will actually look like. You can test out your knowledge as well on the various subjects that they're asking you about. And of course, it's pretty interesting to look at questions rather than just reading the articles. However, with the ICCRC, they didn't give you the answers to those questions. They also didn't give you any references as well. And those questions aren't updated either. But all of our questions and our booklets and all that are updated, of course, up to the week even. We have 300 questions for you, not 10. And we give you all the answers as well as the corresponding references as well. So you can see why the answer that we gave you is correct or incorrect. Okay, so here is your question for today. We have Sam. So he's an entrepreneur from Malaysia. He owns 50% of a legitimate and legal manufacturing company in which he has always been a silent partner. The company has divisions in the US and Canada. The company's sales grossed over 2 million Canadian dollars in 2009 and 2010. The company is worth $5 million. He has all of his accounting files and shows them to you. He's thinking of selling his shares worth 2.5 million Canadian and immigrating to Canada. His personal savings total 250,000. Can Sam apply under a business category? And the potential answers that they gave you, we have A, no, because he must own 51% of the company. We have B, no, because he has never actively managed the company. We have C, yes, he can immigrate as an entrepreneur. And we have D, yes, he can immigrate as an investor. So you'll get a minute now. So take a look at this and see if you know the answer right away. Okay, your minute is up. Let's take a look at the story here. Okay, so we can see he's an entrepreneur from Malaysia, so that's his job right now. He's a 50% owner of his company. And the role, of course, the role is always important when you analyze anything like this. His role is as a silent partner. For qualifying business, that's what they're looking at here. That's what all these numbers are for. So the sales are over 2 million. The company is worth 5 million. And his shares are 2.5 million. All right, so with this information, we can take a look at our test day data booklet on page 24 to see if he qualifies. If you have that book, you probably answered the question already. If you don't have it, you can take a look at the IRPA with Regulation 88. There's a lot of different things to look at in this question as well, but the key really is business experience. So 2 years, which isn't a problem for him. Management of a qualifying business, which I'll let you think about that for a minute, and control of a percentage of equity. And I'll let you think about that for a bit. OP8 section 6.3 should really clear it up for you. Okay, for an entrepreneur, this means the management of a qualifying business. So that keyword management is what you're going to think about when you're answering this question. So now that we've seen those references there, let's take a look at the question again. So I'll give you another few seconds to take a look and see if you have decided to change your answer. Okay. So, do we think A is the correct answer? No, it's not the correct answer. Look at page 25 on the test day data booklet. And that will give you the reason why that's not correct. How about B? Or how about, we'll skip B. How about C? Can he come as an entrepreneur? He doesn't meet the experience requirements or the financial requirements. Because remember, an entrepreneur is 300,000, right? It's not 250,000. How about an investor? Well, he doesn't meet the financial requirements. We're not too sure because his personal savings are 250,000 now. The shares, we don't know. And the experience as well. So the experience is really the key to this whole question over here. And you might be wondering why the experience is not accepted. And can you think of why? Hopefully you answered because he's a silent partner. He's never actually managed the company. Okay, so remember that's the role, and that's why that one is super, super important. So B is correct in this one here. Just as a side note, even though the entrepreneur program has been suspended, it's the same as the investor program. It's not completely cancelled, so they might have it on there. And also, they want you to differentiate between startup visa and the entrepreneur program. Okay, so that's why they might have an old entrepreneur question on there, because you should know the difference between the two. Okay, on behalf of myself and Lisette, we give you a big old thank you for letting us help you pass your exam. It's really our pleasure to answer your questions at info@fullskillsexamprep.com. And of course, all of our lessons are on our Facebook site at Full Skills Exam Prep. Okay, thank you very much. Have yourselves a very good day.